Buenas tardes, bienvenidos sean todos a la 10ª edición del Festival Internacional de Cine Educativo en Inglés del Centro Cultural Educativo Español Reyes Católicos. En esta ocasión somos Andrea Tobar
Nosotros somos
y Manuel Rodríguez.
Queremos dar una cordial bienvenida a la agregada de Educación, doña Joana Lloret Cantero, nuestro rector, don Francisco Martínez, profesores, alumnos productores, alumnos del centro, familias, personal no docente y, por supuesto, un gran saludo a nuestro jurado. Un aplauso, por favor. Comenzaremos el acto oyendo los himnos de la República de Colombia y el Reino de España. Por favor, pónganse de pie. Permanecemos de pie, por favor. Antes de continuar, queremos recordar de qué son los cortos, de los conflictos bélicos. Por eso, queremos rendirle homenaje a todas las víctimas de las guerras que han existido y persisten hoy en día con un minuto de silencio. Pueden sentarse.
Hola, ahora se preguntarán por qué estamos bailando. Y es porque a continuación el equipo de danzas de Uncoli
deleitará con una presentación a cargo de Oscar Quinn que va sobre la celebración de la paz tras un conflicto bélico. Así que recíbanlos con un muy fuerte aplauso, por favor.
Bueno, ¿qué les pareció el baile? No los escucho. Bueno, se esforzaron mucho los chicos y les quedó espectacular.
Sí, queremos felicitarlos por el gran esfuerzo que es aprenderse tantos minutos de baile y transmitirlo con tanta pasión y tanto amor. Ahora, qué bien, Andrea, por favor.
Sabemos por lo que vinieron y nosotros se los vamos a dar. Pero primero, para crear un poco más de suspense y expectativa, proyectaremos los trailers de los cortos. Esperamos que sean de su agrado y por favor un aplauso.
We were children. Normal children with games, small fears, and simple dreams.
It wasn't bravery. I didn't feel strong. It was fear of being alone.
They didn't go out, but they, as long as they remember, I'm safe.
You didn't trust anybody because we were left with that memory.
But I arrived when there was nothing left to do.
I was never able to know again what it means to sleep well. And in it she was carrying a body covered with banana leaves.
It's impossible to know how many people lives in this river.
This was the case of Saddam Hussein with Kuwait.
My name is Rosario. I might get in trouble because of this, but this is my story. It was the perfect moment.
During the restoration of an old government building in Italy, a box of letters was discovered. Inside, there was a story.
of September 2001. It all started with the United States' intentions to enforce democracy and to neutralize alleged weapons of mass destruction.
Bueno, ¿les gustaron los trailers? No sé ustedes, no sé tú, Emma, pero a mí me impactó mucho.
Marto, yo también estoy realmente sorprendido porque nos prometieron presentar una premiere estudiantil y no sé si ya estamos en una profesional.
Sí, vamos a tener que traer un par de Oscars.
A continuación, antes de seguir con los cortos, vamos a presentar las producciones. Beyond Borders Productions, que nos va a presentar Thrones of Exile, Caracas Production, Die of True, Conflicts Film Production, The Silence He Left Behind, Eastern Front Production, Forgotten Stories, Memories of War Production, Voices of the Memories, Moonlight Productions, The Inside View, Silver Frame Productions, Last Breath, Vesga Production, Ashes of Little Dreams y Second World War, The Letter That Never Arrived. Un aplauso por favor a las productoras.
Cuando pensamos en la guerra, pensamos en algo lejano, en libros de historia, en fechas que estudiar.
But war is not just history. It is not something that stayed in the past. It is about people.
Son familias separadas, son decisiones que cambian vidas, son ecos que todavía se escuchan.
From the Spanish Civil War to the conflicts we see today, history is still speaking. Our festival is called If We Had Listened, Echoes, Echoes, Echoes of War.
Si hubiéramos escuchado.
Would things be different?
Los ecos de la guerra siguen aquí.
And maybe the real question is, are we listening now?
Cuando yo diga escuchar,
and when I say listen,
queremos que lo repitan.
Loud enough to feel it.
Escuchar.
Listen.
Porque la historia no se repite,
but it warns us.
Bueno, ahora los dejamos con lo tan esperado de esta noche. Por favor, proyecten los cortos.
The 11th of September 2001, two commercial flights were hijacked by the terrorist group Al-Qaeda, which were then made to crash into the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center in New York City. Because of this attack, the United States started the war against terrorism. In 2003, the US invaded Iraq because of alleged relations with Al-Qaeda and the alleged possession of weapons of mass destruction.
Iraqi children were forced to leave their schools and they were separated from their families in hopes that they would find a better and safer place.
It all started with the United States' intentions to enforce democracy and to neutralize alleged weapons of mass destruction.
At the peak of the conflict, around 25,000 children were forced to leave the country as refugees.
Roughly 1.2 million people, half of whom were children, were forced to migrate to Syria.
How do you remember life before the war?
I remember my parents, a loving family. I remember walking to school with my sisters and my mother. I also remember Sarah cooking for all of us and my dad working in the store. And now that I think about it, I should have appreciated more because right now I doesn't have anything of it and I miss it so much. It was like the best moment of my life and it never going to come back.
When did you decide that you were going to emigrate?
After my parents died, when a bomb was dropped in our house, Mohammed told us we had to leave the country. I think my father told him that after he heard about the frequent wars. Sarah and I just packed our bags and some stuff people recommended us to take.
Journey for you.
At first, we were a large group of people traveling by bus, but when we were discovered, we had to split up and continue by foot so we wouldn't get caught.
Look, there are some sheep. I want to see them! Wait a minute. What about if I tell you a story instead? Okay. Well, there was this little boy in a village near our town who planted a rose in dry soil. But why? Because roses remind us of who we are, even in the hardest times.
And the days were tough and the nights were cold, but we couldn't risk lighting up a fire because they would have discovered us.
Okay, what do you mean by that?
Military groups, traffickers, border wars.
Okay, you already talked a little about your sister. What happened to her?
She didn't make it.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But may I ask what the best memory you have of her?
She always managed to make us smile and brought hope back to us.
You think we're gonna be okay? I'm sure of it. Don't worry about that.
Towards the end of the war, it was revealed that said weapons of mass destruction never really existed, and that the United States' true intent was to take control of the oil reserves and to gain some power in the Middle East.
4,000 children died in total, and many others were left impoverished, were abused, or had to migrate.
What would you like to tell the world about what you had to live through?
I would beg them not to repeat history. No one should have to suffer what we did. And for the ones who already had to always remember the loved ones you lost.
Today we will talk about Chavism, a political ideology that emerged in Venezuela with Hugo Chavez and continued under Nicolás Maduro. This movement has profoundly impacted the lives of millions of Venezuelans, causing divided opinions, economic crisis, and mass migration.
Welcome to the Eye of Trust.
Hello, Alejandro. So, I'm Maria, and today I'm going to interview you. Just push you, by the way.
So, 3, 2, 1, action.
So, how are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Fine, thank you. How old are you?
I am 19 years old.
Okay. So, I'm going to start with the first question. What do you think about Nicolás Maduro and his government?
Well, first of all, as you know, he's not the governor anymore.
Yeah.
There was an extraction, an invasion, as some people say, made by Trump.
Yeah.
And well, the actual governor is Cesar Rodriguez. But well, about his last regime, and well, it was bad. It was really bad for Venezuela and its people. I don't know what to say. There's a lot of things, and the question is not like too specific.
Yeah, it was in general. Where did you move to Colombia?
Well, I moved to Colombia in 2018, where the situation was like in its worst moment, to say something. There was a lot of food shortages and blackouts, also water shortages, and yeah, we moved here to have like a more stable life.
Okay. So the last question is, how do you imagine the future of Venezuela if the government doesn't change?
Well, as I said before, the government changed. Delcy Rodriguez is now the new governor, and well, she's trying to democratize the country. She has freed a lot of political prisoners,
but well, she's like following the Trump's rules. I think my principal worry is that I don't want Venezuela to be like Trump's puppy, to say in some way.
Yeah.
I don't like Trump, I don't like his ideals, but I think, well, Trump is less worse than Maduro, to say in some way.
Yeah, it was very interesting. So, thank you for your time.
Hi, Amanda. I'm Samantha. I'm your interviewer. Would you like some water? Yes, please. Mari, can you bring me some water? Sure. Thank you. This is Io, is your translator, and we can start with the questions. Okay.
3, 2, 1, action.
Hi, Amanda. How are you? I'm good. And you? Fine, thank you. How old are you? 9 years old. Okay. So we can start with the question. How was your experience traveling to Venezuela?
¿Cómo fue tu experiencia viajando a Venezuela?
Muy buena, porque tengo muchos amigos en mi conjunto, porque la comida es muy rica y los dulces también.
It was very good because she has a lot of friends and she really likes the food, especially the sweets.
Okay. Tell me positive things about Venezuela.
Dime cosas positivas sobre Venezuela.
Que tiene mucho petróleo, las personas son buenas, que tienen muchos animales y que los dulces eran muy ricos.
There is a lot of oil, people are very good, there is a lot of titles, and food is very good.
Okay. Now, tell me negative things about Venezuela.
Dime cosas negativas sobre Venezuela.
Que han parado todos los proyectos importantes, que le deben mucho dinero a otros países y que Chávez y Maduro se están gastando todo el dinero.
They have stopped every important project, there is a lot of external debt, and Chad and Maduro are wasting all of their oil.
Okay, thank you so much, Amanda. This interview was perfect, so we can finish.
Today, we are here to interview Mr. Jesus Bello about the facts that occurred during the Chavism regime on Venezuela. So tell us, Jesus Bello, sir, which ones were the most notorious changes from your point of view on the first years of...
Bien, te voy a contar. Hubo 3 eventos que marcaron la radicalización del movimiento chavista. Chávez gana en el año 98 con un gran apoyo. Y gracias a ese apoyo promueve la constituyente, que se hizo en el año 99, el año siguiente, donde se hizo un cambio en la constitución, y ese cambio en la constitución hizo que él pudiera cambiar todas las instituciones del Estado y nombrar a su gente y colocarla para controlar el poder. Sin embargo, le costó los primeros años porque no tenía experiencia gobernando, y hasta que no llegó el momento donde lo derrocan, porque ya la gente estaba en desacuerdo con él, lo derrocan, pero él vuelve. Y entonces ahí es cuando se radicaliza mucho más y ellos toman total control y empiezan a perseguir a todos los opositores y empezaron a pasar todo lo que es el tema de expropiaciones. Entonces cuando ya realmente él toma una actitud bien mucho más radical. Antes era el discurso, acá lo toma la práctica.
Basically dictatorial, right?
Claro, y empieza autócrata y total, ya solamente se hacía lo que ellos decían. Por supuesto empezaron los procesos electorales a estar amañados, entonces nadie le ganaba, nadie lo podía sacar, todas las instituciones, la fiscalía, todas las instituciones las había tomado y ya el control total del gobierno y del país, hasta que se murió y luego vino Maduro. Entonces, esos fueron para mí los eventos y los cambios más grandes. Pues. Hubo una toma total del control de las instituciones en el país y eso se fue radicalizando. Esa es para mí es los cambios fundamentales de la primera etapa.
And we can understand that. Thank you for your time.
Gracias.
For more than 5 decades, Colombia experienced an internal armed conflict that affected millions of people across the country. Among the many consequences of this violence, thousands of children and teenagers were recruited by illegal armed groups, often forced to leave their homes, their schools, and their families. Many of them came from rural or vulnerable communities where opportunities were limited and the presence of armed actors was constant. For these young people, everyday life changed, suddenly and without a warning. Behind the statistics, there were dreams interrupted, friendships broken, and futures taken away. While the conflict has officially come to an end in many regions, its impact remains part of Colombia's history and memory. This story represents the reality experienced by many young people whose lives were changed forever.
You're early.
Yeah, same as always, right?
You really need a light.
Yeah, I think so.
Did he text?
No.
He's probably sleeping. Look who decided to show up.
We have the test today.
I didn't study.
You never do. You okay?
Yeah, I'm just being tired.
You've been quiet lately.
I'm just fine.
Alright. So, same time as tomorrow?
Yeah.
I live in this place one day.
For what?
Anything, just not stay here.
Yes, I don't have that option. As soon as I get out of school, I need to start working. I want to study in the city.
You'll forget about us.
Never. What about you and Andres?
I don't know. I just want things to stay normal.
He's late.
Yeah, that's rude, no?
Maybe he stayed home.
Yeah. Do I call him?
Yeah, you should stay home.
Yeah, I'm gonna call him. I think phone is off. I don't know.
Yes. Maybe he stayed home.
Yeah.
I don't know.
His family hasn't heard anything from him.
He wouldn't just leave.
Al menos 1.494 menores habrían sido reclutados en los últimos 8 años.
You don't think he didn't even say goodbye? Yesterday, everything was normal. You know, he used to sit here, no?
After the fall of our president Viktor Yanukovych, Russia has taken our Crimean region, which shows us that the capital and our country in general have entered into protests.
The worst has happened. They have invaded our country. Russia has violated our borders limits, and we cannot just stand by. Officially, we can have entered into a war.
Of Lviv, and more specifically in a small village called Shahid. There live two very close sisters, the Melnik sisters. Today, they tell us their story through their memories.
Yes, we came to share our story together.
First, I would like to know, how did it all begin?
How could you do this to us?
I didn't.
I don't want to see you anymore.
You can keep me out of my own house.
This house will stop it to being yours the moment that you get drunk. Out.
The mother becomes depressed and now she hates her daughters because she blames them. They will take women and children out first to protect them. That's when they separate the sisters.
It's been 2 weeks and I have been here. I don't remember how or when I got here, but I know I'm alone. I can move my legs, remove their cramp from lying down so much. I have a lot of bronzes. There's a police officer who might trust me, but he sends me clothes that covers me as much as possible to hide it. No, 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 please, no, 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 oh!
It was difficult to find each other, but we finally did it. I never stopped looking for her as soon as I arrived to Portland, and with the help of the lady, we searched for her all the time.
And we will be separated again.
Of course, you're not safe. Thank you for sharing this painful but real story with us. We are very grateful because we know how difficult this is.
They arrived to cover the houses, and people had to leave. Who was going to confront them? They were armed. Who could say anything? You didn't trust anybody because we were left with that memory. The memory of hearing machine gun burst, grenades, all of that. 47 people were killed. People we knew. People we had shared life with.
That day, I should have arrived earlier. I didn't listen to my mother. When I arrived, she had already been killed. If I had gone straight home, this wouldn't have happened. I wouldn't have allowed them to kill her. But I arrived when there was nothing left to do. Maybe they would have killed me too. Maybe that was better.
I was never able to know again what it means to sleep well. During those terrible years, nights were frightening. You will pray for the night to pass quickly. Since then, I don't sleep. I lie down, I stare at the ceiling. I can't sleep. In the 90s, no one dared to go away. There was no one willing to help carry the dead. People were too afraid. One day I saw a woman coming down the road with a car, and in it she was carrying a body covered with banana leaves. It was sad because those carts were used to carry dead pigs.
We don't know how many people were thrown to the river. That's why we say those who live in the river. It's impossible to know how many people lives in this river. That makes us very sad. We found that bridge full of blood and some things of that people, like clothes and sandals.
When things get really hard, hope can be the only thing that makes us feel alive. I don't know how I could have gotten through it without the little sparks of hope they gave. My mom left when I turned 11. She always wanted more from life that our circumstances could give her. As for my dad, every day he would work very hard to get home and have at least dinner. Sometimes we would go to bed with an empty stomach.
With my sisters, we would notice that he was suffering and lying to us when he would tell us about his magnificent day. At a very young age, I had to quit school, and soon my sisters also had to. We couldn't really afford it. My friend Lupe, she stood by me and my sisters. She was like my big sister. I don't know, she taught me how to believe. When I left, I knew at least they had her. I left them by her side, but I was worried.
That's so beautiful, guys. Can I help you?
Yes, of course. Take a color.
Sure.
There was a time when we were suffering because of money. I didn't have an option, so I decided to join the ALN. You don't know if today it's gonna be your last day. Being inside of it changes your perspective of life. You don't really know if you're ever gonna get out of there. I had been living there for about 3 years. I didn't know anything about my sisters. I got used to the pain. I learned how to live with it. You live with a constant feeling of fear. I was so heartbroken and pissed off when I saw my childhood friend Diana sell who she was for her boyfriend. She voluntarily joined the ALN, thinking it was what our country needs. She got into drugs. Right there in that moment, I really understood how this destroys people inside or outside of it.
Diana?
How did you end up here?
Rosario, to save this country, homie. Do you want some?
I hope you get them.
Pendiente, sopra la gonorrea, sopra la gonorrea.
It was the perfect moment, since they were dealing with a conflict against the FARC. I knew that I needed to escape. The next few days were a nightmare. I was suffering a lot. But then I found her.
I lost all my family and I just thought that it wasn't worth it to stay there. I mean, I'm alone and they might go after me, but I don't care anymore.
Yeah, getting to see my family again is the only thing that keeps me going. When we were together, we would forget about the pain. We kept each other company for several weeks. We saved each other, but we parted ways when we were almost found by a group of combatants. Actually, I never knew what became of her. I really hope she gets the life she always dreamed of.
In a couple of years, there hasn't been a day when I haven't thought about these women that in some way saved me.
My name is Rosario. I might get in trouble because of this, but this is my story.
Hello?
You left without saying goodbye.
I'm not part of that anymore.
That's not your decision to make.
Why are you calling?
Because actions have consequences. Your sister still lives in the same house, right? And so does your father.
Don't involve them, please.
You have 48 hours. You receive instructions. If you don't respond, we will.
Many children who have lost their families not only face grief. In context of war and armed conflict, they also face the risk of being recruited, manipulated, or used by armed groups. This is the story of one of those children. Not to justify what happened, but to understand how it happens and why it continues to happen.
Hey, kid.
What are you doing around here?
Hello, do you need something?
We were just wondering, what's a tired boy doing walking around of the desertic zone of the city? Where are your parents?
I don't have any parents. I was walking around here to find a village. Near that, I was told in the city. That will receive me. Please, leave me alone.
Don't be rude, kid. We are just trying to help you.
No parents, you said?
You seem hungry. Do you want to give you some food?
Food? Do you give a random kid food?
Of course, you're a good man, always willing to help a kid in need. Plus, you seem starved, and we don't want dead bodies of starvation in the hot floors of Kuwait, do we? We're good citizens.
Here you go. Sit for your troubles.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Sure, now go. We heard there's a store coming. Now hurry up.
Thank you. I try to hurry.
Everything is for a reason. In this case, it was economic power. People are so desperate to have money that, unable to pay their own debts, they end up making rich money to survive. This was the case of Saddam Hussein, a small but rich country whose economy was based on oil. Of course, after a war, you want to recover from your own mess, but we aren't talking about the financial collapse. Instead, we are talking about the loss of values and morals. Obviously, no Kuwait suffered during an invasion. There was the Al-Sabah family, a powerful one. If you were caught messing with one or being a rebel, your children could even pay the price.
Kids seems to be getting dumber every generation, huh? Didn't your mom tell you not to accept food or talk to strangers?
Shut up. Boss, tell us where, in a day. It makes them think they got a chance.
Stop kissing the bananas. He's not even here to scold us.
You're a quiet kid, and it's good. Your job is simple. Just don't get caught by the Americans before the time in your base to get to zero. And when it's to zero, be in front where we will tell you to be at. It's simple.
Timer? I don't want any of that. I want to go home.
Tragedies are common in war, but the worst thing is seeing how children are affected. An example is the case of Fahd Ali. This young boy, previously missing, was revealed to be the bomber behind a significant attack on the US Embassy in Kuwait. Fahd, an only child of seemingly ideal parents, Talal and Amal Ali, lived in Fihal Nas and was a student at Madrafat Al-Tifl school. After returning home from school one day and receiving no response at the door, his neighbor, Miss Bushra Prakash, offered help by calling authorities, which led to the discovering that Fahd's parents had been killed. His mother, strangled, and his father stabbed while defending himself against suspected Iraqi soldiers who also robbed them. Following this tragedy, Fahd became an orphan and was placed in the care of a father's friend, but later went missing. He was last seen in the Baldat-Yukudul area before being abducted by Iraqi soldiers and forced to carry out the suicide attack.
It's a liar. Didn't tell us before that you had no parents. This community doesn't like lies.
Usually, that will get you killed. Look at you, we are in need of little kids like you.
The younger best. Americans are too soft-hearted to actually attack an infant.
I went to Kuwait to defend the embassy. Combined that my training on needles made me a strong man. I ignored the rumors of the battlefield, until a scorching afternoon changed everything. I figured we were in the best southerly chair to our position. I pulled the trigger without hesitation, only to realize it was late. It was a child. Then a blinding explosion. I woke up days later. The embassy was hit. My friend Jakes was dead. I was sent back to the USA. I fought to keep my country safe, but I left us all in that well.
We were not history. We were children. Normal children with games, small fears, and simple dreams. But the world chose to forget. Time passed. They grew up, they aged, they kept living. but what they lived never left. We were all different children with different stories, with different families, but there we all became the same.
I didn't understand what was happening. I didn't understand the hate, the orders, the silence. I only felt fear and that nothing was normal.
We also learned how to grow.
From the moment we arrived, from the very first day, I knew how to protect my brother. It was the only thing I could still protect.
I knew it. I felt all the time. Without him, I wouldn't have survived.
It wasn't bravery. I didn't feel strong. It was fear of being alone.
There were days when nobody spoke, not because we didn't want it, but because there was not strength left.
Time didn't exist. We don't know what day it was. Only surviving one more day.
I thought about my home, my room, my family, so I wouldn't forget who I was.
There was a girl who always tried to calm us, even though she was scared too.
She spoke softly, with gentle words, as if there was still hope.
When she was gone, when her voice disappeared, everything changed. They remembered. That is enough.
There were days I wanted to give up. Days when I saw no way out.
But he looked at me, he looked into my eyes and kept going.
That was resisting too, continuing even when it hurts.
Staying alive was an act of strength, an act of defense.
We were not guilty. We didn't understand the hate. We were children in the middle of it all.
Surviving doesn't mean forgetting. It means learning to carry what happened.
It is carrying the memory even when it's heavy.
I seek for those who couldn't, for those left behind.
So this never happened again, so it is never forgotten.
Remembering is also protecting. It is also caring.
No one should lose their childhood like this. No one.
Memory is a form of resistance and justice. I didn't grow up, but they did. As long as they remember, I'm still here.
In 2024, during the restoration of an old government building in Italy, a box of letters was discovered. Inside, there was a story. I work for the government. People think that means power. Most days, it means silence. I do hope you understand
where I'm coming from. I need to unburden myself from all the things I've been and troubles I'm going through. Although I understand my position is far safer than the ones out on the battlefield, I wish I was out there, serving my country.
Dear Mr. Martin, I also work for the government reading books all day.
I understand where you're coming from. Sometimes I wish it was me on those casualties reports instead of being the one signing them. I do hope this letter receives you well. I will await your response.
That's the danger, isn't it? When words replace faces.
I assume you fight for the same reasons. You sound like someone who believes in order.
I believe in responsibility. Order is just what we need when chaos wreaks havoc.
Do you ever feel guilty?
Every night, but if I stop, someone more heartless will be signing them instead.
That's what I tell myself too.
You know you served your time, right? You leave. Done enough. Enough? Look around. Well, this is enough. You keep dying. So cool. You're behind the desk. At least there I need my helping. Are you losing her? Yes, why? I was told I was needed. Oh, right. I need a letter of these to the brain. It's important. They all are. People write that word from her. Let's say that of it. Sometimes they don't get a can. Do you ever read them? No. It helps me remember why I do this. Who is that for? No one. Someone. It's just another government to each other, Russian.
Okay, just promise me something. If something happens, don't let them turn into a number.
It won't, but I promise.
Sir, we are ready for deployment to the battlefield.
Noted. Please call the postwoman right away.
Yes, right away.
Dismissed.
You call for me, sir?
Yes, I have the letter that is delivered.
Okay, sir.
Look at me, you're gonna be fine. Margaret, we need to evacuate. It's not safe. They can move. If we live, they will die.
Sir, enemy medical units are sheltering soldiers. If we fire now, we break everything.
Medical unit?
They are still part of the enemy soldiers.
Can you confirm no civilians?
No confirmation.
Margaret, please, just one more.
We don't have time.
Margaret! Margaret!
This is what?
No, please, stay with me, please.
Don't let me be a number.
Why would they attack Ghost?
Listen, today, I'm not writing as an officer. I'm writing as a sister. My sister Margaret was killed during an attack on the field hospital. They called it a strategic action. I watched her die. She was not a soldier with a weapon. She was holding someone's hand. I don't know who did the order. You once told me, decisions feel lighter when they're only words. Today, those words killed her. I don't know. The person who called the order hesitated. But I really hope they know what they have done. Goodbye, Elizabeth.
Field hospital, strategic action. No, it can't be.
This letter was never opened. Dear Elizabeth, the man who gave the order was me. I asked if there were civilians. I was told it was necessary. I signed anyway. I didn't know her name. Now I will never forget it. Margaret Clark. You once asked if I ever feel guilty. I do now. Ignorance is not innocence.
Bueno, entonces ya vimos que estos cortos tienen un gran nivel, se ven muy profesionales, nos concientizaron un montón y la verdad muchísimas felicitaciones a los de cuarto de la ESO.
Realmente es de admirar lo que han logrado con estos temas, ya que tocan fibras muy sensibles y ojalá que representen esa dura realidad que muchas familias, muchas personas viven y frente a la que tenemos que mostrar empatía, ya que es la solución frente a todo el odio.
La competencia. La competencia estaba muy reñida, pero afortunadamente tenemos un jurado muy calificado quien determinará qué cortos ganarán. En nuestro jurado tenemos en infantil, doña Mariola Jiménez.
En primaria, a doña Susana de Coro, don Miguel Ángel Pinilla y don Craig Thomas.
Y en secundaria, doña Alexia Bosque, doña Sara Castro, don Jorge Francisco Muñoz y don Carlos Daniel Ortiz.
Tenemos también al especialista de formación y elaboración de cortos, don Rafael Mora, y la agregada de educación, doña Joana Lloret Cantero.
A continuación tendremos una presentación a cargo del profesor Simón de música con el coro por estudiantes de secundaria.
Esperamos que sea de su agrado en lo que los jurados votan. Muchas gracias.
Hey. Apágalo, apágalo. Buenas tardes a todos y a todas. Desde el Departamento de Música nos sumamos a este festival de cine dedicado a los conflictos bélicos con una aportación musical que quiere mirar más allá del enfrentamiento y centrarse en las personas, en las emociones y en las historias que quedan cuando callan las armas. Las canciones tradicionales que vamos a interpretar forman parte de nuestra memoria colectiva. En ellas encontramos sentimientos muy presentes en tiempos de guerra: el viaje forzado, la incertidumbre, el poder que decide y, sobre todo, la nostalgia y la ausencia. Comenzaremos con Los Reyes de la Baraja y de Los Cuatro Muleros. Son dos canciones tradicionales del folclore español, de autor anónimo, pero recogidas y armonizadas por el gran Federico García Lorca. La primera estará a cargo de las voces graves e introduce un matiz irónico que nos invita a reflexionar sobre el poder y las decisiones que cambian el destino de los pueblos. La segunda canción ya será interpretada por las voces agudas y evoca el camino y el movimiento, esos desplazamientos que tantas veces marcan la vida en tiempo de conflicto. Y para terminar, interpretaremos una tercera pieza a tres voces que se titula Tres hojitas madre. Es una canción tradicional, anónima igualmente, y recogida y armonizada por Federico García Lorca. Queremos que esta última canción sea un momento de delicadeza, recogimiento, porque habla de la fragilidad, de la despedida y la añoranza. Sentimientos que atraviesan generaciones cuando la guerra separa a las personas que se quieren. Nuestros alumnos de primero y segundo de la ESO han preparado estas piezas con una enorme ilusión y estarán acompañados al piano por Rosa Vergillos, a quien agradecemos profundamente su sensibilidad y su colaboración. Ojalá que a través de la música recordemos que frente al conflicto siempre deben estar la educación, la cultura y, sobre todo, la paz. Muchísimas gracias.
Si tu madre quiere un rey, lleno, la cara de barro. Corre que te pillo, corre que te agarro, mira que te lleno, la cara de barro. Miguel Olivo, me retiro del esparto, yo me aparto de Sarmiento, me arrepiento de haberte querido tanto. Corre que te pillo, corre que te agarro, mira que te lleno, la cara de barro. Corre que te pillo, corre que te agarro, mira que te lleno, la cara de barro. ¡Ué!
Viva la
Vamos a decir, hola. ¡Wow! ¡Qué increíble actuación! ¿No lo creen? Fue espectacular. Otro aplauso para los chicos del coro.
Espero que les haya gustado y queremos informar que el jurado ya ha tomado su decisión. Así que, por favor, Efren. Gracias. Entonces, el primero, ustedes dicen el título. No,
Ok.
le hablo de... el título.
Vale, dilo tú.
Listo, entonces primero empezamos por el premio al mejor corto por contenido realista y original del tema. Andrea, por favor, estoy nervioso con este, estoy nervioso.
Ya se los digo. Okay. El corto ganador es The Inside View de Moonlight Productions. Por favor, suban a recoger su premio.
Por favor, pónganse de pie y vengan a recibir su premio.
¿Cuántos son?
Bueno, ahora continuamos con el mejor corto por aspectos técnicos y de diseño.
Y el ganador es Ages of Little Dreams de Vesga Productions.
Un fuerte aplauso. ¿Ya les dieron otro?
Oh, sí que es luego.
Sí, dales, para que se lo den.
Y para la entrega de este último, que sería el mejor corto, por tanto ganador y representante del Reyes Católicos en el Festival Internacional, queremos invitar a nuestro rector, don Paco Martínez, para entregar este premio, por favor.
And I'm staring at the moon. I saw a shooting star and thought of you. I sang a lullaby by the water.
Bueno, profe, algunas palabras antes.
Bueno, estoy sorprendido con la calidad de todos los vídeos. Llevo 5 años aquí viendo este festival y creo que con diferencia ha sido el mejor de todos ellos. O sea, que enhorabuena a todos y a todas. Y el ganador, ganadores son Voices of Memories, Memories of War.
On the other side, as the skyline splits in two, miles away from Sydney, yeah, I can see the stars from America. I wonder, do you see them too? So open your eyes and see the way our horizons meet, and all of the lights will lead into the night with me. And I know these scars will bleed, but both of us.
Oigan, ¿les gustaría darnos unas palabras?
Todos van a decir unas palabras, así que piénsenla.
Dale tú primero. Dale, yo siempre, dale. A ver, dale, crack. Good evening. Receiving this recognition is an immense honor and a dream come true. This short film was born from a small idea, but thanks to the support of so many people, it grew into something much greater. I want to thank the jury for valuing our work, the team that stood behind every scene, those who believed in me when doubts arose, and of course, my family and friends who have always been by my side. This award is not mine. It belongs to everyone who contribute their talent, their time, and their energy. I hope this story inspires others to tell theirs, because cinema has the power to unite us and to make us feel that we are not alone.
Pues buenas noches, este reconocimiento me llena de gratitud y emoción. Lo que comenzó con un simple trabajo se transformó en un proyecto que hoy nos reúne aquí, y eso es gracias a cada persona que aportó. Quiero expresar mi agradecimiento al jurado por valorar nuestra propuesta, al equipo que trabajó incansablemente detrás de cámaras y a quienes me alentaron en los momentos de incertidumbre. Este premio simboliza la unión de talentos y voluntades, no es solo un logro personal, sino colectivo. Espero que este cortometraje motive a otros a atreverse a compartir sus historias, porque el cine nos recuerda que nuestras voces tienen poder y que al escucharlas podemos sentir más cerca unos de otros.
Muchas gracias por este premio y todo el apoyo. ¿Qué digo? ¿En honor a Manuel? Sí. Y queremos agregar que este corto fue hecho en honor a Manuel.
Sí, ya pueden dar.
Gracias. Por allá, por allá.
No, tienen que dar por acá. Por acá.
La última foto. ¡Abajo! ¡Abajo!
Bueno, felicitaciones al corto ganador, ¿no?
Antes de terminar con esta gala, queremos agradecer a los profesores Ox y Efrem por darnos la oportunidad de subirnos a este escenario, ya que esta ha sido una experiencia profundamente enriquecedora, no solo para nosotros, sino que también esperamos que lo haya sido para ustedes. No solo por lo entretenido que fue, sino también porque nos enseñó sobre nuestro pasado y presente y cómo lo podemos utilizar para no volver a cometer los mismos errores en el futuro. Nos enseñó la importancia del trabajo en equipo y todo lo que se puede lograr con esmero y dedicación. Pero más importante, nos enseñó el talento y aptitud de nuestros estudiantes de 4 de la ESO. Nos gustaría que supiesen que son un grupo increíble y queremos invitarlos a que sigan siendo así extraordinarios, porque sabemos que ustedes llegarán más lejos de lo que cualquiera podría imaginarse.
También agradecemos al equipo directivo, especialmente a Sergio, por todo su apoyo y colaboración tanto con el departamento como con los alumnos en la logística y organización del evento. Además de felicitarlo por recientemente haberse estrenado como padre.
Un fuerte
Un
aplauso.
aplauso, por favor. Bienvenido, Pablo. Profesores también aquí presentes, y destacamos a aquellos que nos han colaborado más estrechamente desde distintos departamentos, miembros que han formado parte del jurado ya citados en el acta de votaciones. Personal no docente del centro, y también reconocimiento especial a Jaime y Miguel, ayudantes de cabina y de organizar todo el auditorio.
Familias y público que hoy nos acompañan, un aplauso para ustedes. De una u otra manera han colaborado en la elaboración de los cortos y en el desarrollo de esta gala. También nos gustaría hacer una mención especial al profesor Simón Drago, que nos ha amenizado con sus alumnos del coro, y al profesor de danza Oscar Quinn por la colaboración con nuestra gala.
Y sobre todo a nuestros protagonistas, los compañeros de cuarto de la ESO, que con su esfuerzo y creatividad, aunque a un ritmo lento muchas veces,
han conseguido mover, al menos por unos minutos, nuestras conciencias y desarrollar un ejemplo de trabajo cooperativo con ilusión y esfuerzo. Gracias a todos y a todas. Bueno, entonces damos fin a este evento, esperamos que les haya encantado.
Pero espera, Marto, que antes de finalizar tenemos unas presentaciones por nuestros compañeros, Juanita Soto y Pedro Guerrero. Así que por favor suban al escenario. Un aplauso.
Bueno, hola, muy buenas. Yo soy Juanita, como ya dijeron. Y hoy les voy a cantar Imagine de John Lennon, que es una canción que en mi opinión nos une a todos como humanidad y que nos hace recordar que unidos todos podemos hacer cualquier cosa. Y si quieren cantarla conmigo, pueden, por si acaso. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You can say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. A brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one. Muchas gracias. 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 Ahora va a presentar mi compañero Pedro, entonces por favor aplaudan mucho por él también.
Bueno, hola a todos. Hoy voy a interpretar una obra de Frédéric Chopin, un compositor polaco cuya música ha sido especialmente importante en tiempos de guerra para su país. En momentos de conflicto, sus obras han representado identidad, resistencia y orgullo nacional para Polonia. A través de esta pieza, quiero transmitir cómo la música puede convertirse en un símbolo de fuerza, incluso en medio de la guerra. Muchas gracias.
Bueno, espectacular pieza, la verdad nos deleitaste mucho, Pedro, felicitaciones.
Bueno, Hola, ya. Bueno, y para concluir esta gala, queremos invitarlos a que pasen por nuestro bar. Los alumnos de primero de bachillerato estarán allí para asistirlos y venderles un montón de cosas deliciosas. Y muchísimas gracias por su asistencia, significa mucho para nosotros.
También queremos agradecer a Auxi por darnos esta oportunidad de ser los presentadores de esta velada. Esperamos que se les haya hecho ameno con estos tres mosqueteros y que todos estos ecos de la guerra logremos insonorizarlos para convertirlos en ecos de paz.
Bien dicho.